Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
Welcome, Delaware High School football fans, to our downstate game of the week. You're watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show on 302 Sports. Somewhere between Kent and Sussex County, possibly south of Farmington, there is a line that borders these two districts. It's admittedly a blurry line, as students from both schools over the years have traveled across that line to attend the other school. Many of these student athletes are related. While the bloodlines may run deep, you have to make a decision. You're either a Spartan or you're a Blue Raider. Tonight, it's a Class 2A District 3 contest as the 9-0 number 2 ranked Lake Forest Spartans take the 20-minute drive down to Greenwood and take on the 1-8 Woodbridge Blue Raiders. Let me bring in my broadcast partner for this evening, Jim Tack. Coach, two schools that have roots deep into the Henlipen Conference early days. The history goes back to the Greenwood Foresters and the Bridgeville Mustangs, as well as the Harrington Lions and the Felton Green Devils, known today as Woodbridge and Lake Forest. Tonight we have what we call community high school football.
Yes. I absolutely love the history lesson. And all I can do is go back to Pennsylvania, and there's the same thing there.
Right.
Those small communities and how those back roads cut across their territory. And some of those kids they end up playing together in college one day, and now all they talk about is playing each other back in the high school. But it is awesome. And you're right. Community football is the great name to stick on it.
We're going to take a look when we come back. We're going to take a look at our Arenas Deli's players to watch after these commercial timeouts, folks. We're going to have an abbreviated Sodell Concepts pregame show as we have a 5 o'clock kickoff tonight. We'll be right back.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany,
The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. Located just a few miles from Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, this all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, and a team of professionals to help you plan your dream wedding. From our in-house florist to our award-winning culinary team, we will take care of everything, making sure your day will be one to remember. Reach out today to schedule your tour at Baywood.
And welcome back to 302 Sports, our downstate Friday night game of the week. It's time for the Arenas Deli's players to watch. Arenas Deli has 5 locations to serve you. The original Arenas Deli in downtown Rehoboth Beach, Arenas Cafe at the Village of 5 Points in Lewis, in Milford, and at the airport in Georgetown, and Arenas Pub located on Route 1 between Lewis and Rehoboth. And we're going to start with the Lake Forest Spartans and the guys we're going to watch tonight. And first one, number 5, Isaiah Wright. He is a game-time decision according to the coaching staff in pregame. If he does get in, he's a big one. 37 carries for 684 yards, 5 touchdowns. He has 3 catches, 42 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And on defense, 17 tackles, 2 for loss, 2 sacks. Again, Isaiah Wright, he's a game-time decision tonight. And the number 10, Lincoln Peeler, junior wide receiver, defensive back, with 42 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, and 1 interception. And then number 20, Keeland Bailey, the junior linebacker, who has 41 tackles this year. And Jim, if you look at this Lake Forest stat sheet, they have 3 running backs that have all gained over 600 yards this season. So
that's more than a spoiler. Right. that'll have you showing up dented before you start.
Right. And let's look at the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. 3 guys we want to watch. 3 seniors tonight. Their last chance on 302 Sports. Their last view here. And it's number 2, King Pedden, the senior running back, linebacker. Number 3, Ryan Scott, the senior quarterback. and number 33, Tyler Early, senior running back, linebacker. And Jim, we've seen Woodbridge twice this year. They're just kind of a young team that's fallen on tough times.
It's interesting because I pulled my notes from the last time we had them, and we had put out a warning. There was a 5-yard movement penalty,
Right.
an unsportsmanlike penalty. Now I have that written down with Lake, and then there was a hold, 2 face masks,
Right.
and then a motion. And that seems to be, if I was coaching this area and watching our broadcast, we had a situation last night.
Right.
A lot of penalties.
Sussex Tech, yep. Let's get to what the keys to the game, keys to victory tonight. And we'll start with the Lake Forest Spartans. And I think 3 things the Spartans have to do today is, number 1, they need to control the line of scrimmage, set the edge on defense, and they have to limit penalties. We had them. You weren't with me that day. We had them on a Saturday. And they won 63-0, but they had a lot of penalties, a lot of pre-snap penalties in that game. That's something they're going to need to get under control as well themselves. And for Woodbridge, their offense has really not scored a lot this year, so they got to create turnovers on defense. Try to contain the Spartan speed, and I say try to contain the Spartan speed because they are fast, and they just need to shorten this game.
I don't want to put anybody on the spot here, but if you had a situation where you're a good football team, but you're getting 8 to 11 penalties a game, what do you do? What's the adjustment that you do? You can't go to a flat pass.
Right.
I mean, do you have one of your coaches officiate during practice? But it's critical. We have seen a lot of that this year. I'm disappointed to say we've seen more unsportsmanlike penalties than I ever wanted to see.
Right.
And I don't know what the nature, I don't know, is it today's youth? I don't know. But it's a shame because good teams are being held back because of somebody jabberjawing, and I'll tell you, we wouldn't. My grandsons got up this morning and they told their father, who you should have heard pop up. He said for every yard of a penalty, they got 15 yards. That's 15 40s.
Right.
My son-in-law said, "I heard you're already dishing it out." The boys came over, but that's just the way I feel.
Right.
You're letting other people down.
You're watching 302 Sports. Captains are at midfield. On our cameras, so I'm Benny Mitchell. With me is Jim Tack providing color commentary.
Number 2, Andrew White. Number 3, Jackson.
Linda Marvel, Missy Holliquist, and Lauren Dickerson on the cameras. Your halftime and post-game stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Our stat man is Dave Marvel. As we approach kickoff, let's look at the turf report. Bermuda grass, good condition. Not really green anymore, but good condition. And then temperatures in the 60s and winds 12 miles per hour from the west. Downstate Football is brought to you by Sodell Concepts, Arenas Deli, Louis Pizza, Active Pest Solutions, Premier Physical Therapy, Jawan Johnson State Farm, First State Orthopedics, Compete Event Management, Capstone Homes, Barclay Heating and Air, Dover Federal Credit Union, and Win the Day Planner.
After yesterday, I think my wife's going to sign me up for Win the Day Planner.
I hear you.
I just keep setting papers all over. Oh, it's funny. She loves reading the emails. Then she can tell me what time I got to be where.
Right.
She's good. She really is. It's just funny.
So here come the Lake Forest Spartans. It's a pink out here at Lake Forest.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I have not seen one of those yet. Huh. Cool.
And here come the Blue Raiders.
Your 2025 Woodbridge Blue Raiders.
Very windy here tonight, folks. I don't know how much you're going to hear from the crowd, man, because we got to shut this window some, or we'll have papers all over the place. Folks, we're going to step aside for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem and the presentation of colors, first by the Woodbridge Marine Corps JROTC, First Lieutenant Wyatt Lederer, Private Wesley Dunkirk, Private Liam Hignut, and Private Emma Smith. And your national anthem performed this evening by the Woodbridge Marching Band.
And that national anthem brought to you by the Woodbridge High School Marching Band. It's time for some high school football here in downstate Delaware. You're watching 302 Sports. The winds are whipping. They say the weather report says 12 miles per hour. These are every bit of 20 miles per hour.
On behalf of the coaches and administration here at Woodbridge High School,
flying
we hope that you enjoy
stiff
this
as can be.
evening's game.
So Lake Forest is going to take the ball first. They'll receive the opening kickoff. They're moving from right to left. They'll be wearing the navy helmets with the white jerseys, navy numbers, and navy blue pants. And Woodbridge will be kicking off, moving from left to right with the white helmets, blue trim, pink jerseys with blue numbers, and blue pants, white and gray trim. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And on the last night of the month, Woodbridge breaks out the pink jerseys. Back deep, we have number 1, Navon Pierce. And that's number 6, Demarion Russ. And we're underway here from Greenwood. Russ is going to take it at his own 17-yard line, coming down the left sideline and run out of bounds. He gets run out of bounds at the 35. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Spartans, the number 2 ranked team in 2A.
Turned by the Spartans up to the 35-yard
No,
line.
I call it a veer type offense. It's a double wing, run a lot of option off it.
Double wing, if you have a double tight, is a really tough formation. Really tough formation if you have double wing along with the double tight. It gives you several more gaps to cover.
Split wide to the right, slot to the right. Jack Parsons, the quarter. Oh, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss of a yard. That's number 2, A.J. White. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Spartans.
Tackle there by number 54, Carlito Johnson. Loss of 1 brings up a 2nd down and 11.
Second and 11, Parsons under center. And we're going to get some movement there on as Woodbridge shifted down. They shifted down, they took the right tackle with them. It's going to be back up at 5, make a 2nd and 16 here. Wake Forest breaks the huddle. They're going to go split wide to both sides, double wing. And that's going to be another procedure penalty as they attempt to run the option. Does pitch it. Bunch of flags. And then a hat. And another flag. We're going to take some time just to clean up. Well, we had a motion penalty. I think we probably had a hold or a block in the back. And then, I don't know, the one referee called 2 penalties. So you can guarantee this is going to take a while to sort out.
You have to call for a meeting.
Oh, there's going to be one. There's no doubt. We got pink flags. We got yellow flags. We got black hats. Everything laying on the field. So here we go. Here's the referee signal. So they're all offsetting. So we had a illegal shift, a face mask, and a horse collar, and it all means nothing. It's 2nd and 16 again.
Wow.
Poor guy, they got face mask and horse collar.
Ooh, front and back.
Right.
That's a headlock there.
Replay 2nd down.
So we're going to replay 2nd down, 2nd and 16. Fakes the toss, fullback up the middle. That's A.J. White. He's going to pick up about 2 or 3. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 12.
Gain of 3 brings up a 3rd down, 12.
Parsons bring the play in from the sideline, 3rd and 12. Wake Forest is a team that they are a quick straight team, so a 3rd and long is not a problem for them. It's going to be speed sweep with Russ. Russ around the right side, finds some running room, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. He's going to get it out to about the 40, where it'll be 4th and medium here for Lake Forest. Lake Forest 8-0, looking to go 9-1 and set up the big showdown next week. We'll have with Indian River at Lake Forest.
Gain of about 8 brings up a 4th down and 4.
4th down for the Spartans. Parsons brings the play in from head coach Freddie Johnson. And slots to both sides in the pistol. Parsons takes the shotgun. It's going to be an option. Pitches out and slips and falls as White. And it's going to be a turnover on down for the Blue Raiders. It's a nice start for Woodbridge.
Stop there on 4th down.
I walked the field before the game and seemed to be in good condition.
Stop there by
I just think he got that pitch late and
Yeah,
couldn't
and
get his
he had
footing.
a little tug on the hip set him off. Huh.
First and 10 for the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. Ball at the in Lake territory at the 42. Under center, number 3, Ryan Scott. We're in the shotgun, number 3, Ryan Scott. They go Wildcat. And that's number 6, Malachi Hayes. Picks up about 4. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Initially, Woodbridge breaks the huddle, and they re-huddled. And they're staying in the Wildcat. Right side. Small pickup there.
Well,
and that's number 9. Jabon Chapman is in the Wildcat formation. Pickup of about, I call it 3, brings up a second or a third down and 2.
well, I saw number 8 from Woodbridge take on Smith, who was on the end. He came over and laid a shot across the chest of the running back. I'm not so sure they'll be going as fast into that territory because he really put one on him.
3rd and 2 for Woodbridge. Chandler left side, got running room, got the first down. Lake Forest is saying ball on the ground. And the referee signals first down, Woodbridge.
Rolled down. It's enough for Blue Raiders. First down.
First and 10 for Woodbridge. Chapman taking a, well, I said Woodbridge needs to shorten the game. They're definitely doing that. Chapman right side. And moves ahead, picks up about 3. And they're back to that, they had Taquan Smith, you talked about him earlier. Basically, he's in the backfield, but he's a guard.
He's a guard, yes.
He pulls and,
right.
and he throws blocks. Sometimes Woodbridge will put 2 guys back there.
Yeah. I had number 11, Jakal Hodnett, on that stop.
2nd down and 8 for the Blue Raiders in pink tonight. Oh, high snap. He's able to pull it down. This is Malachi Hayes now in at the Wildcat, number 6. No gain on the play, maybe a loss of half a yard. Brings up 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play, brings up a 3rd down and 8 for the Blue Raiders.
At Woodbridge, excuse me, it was Lake number 15.
Hayes again, left side, cuts it back in the middle with a jump cut, has some running room down the right side. He's down the numbers to the 5, touchdown, Woodbridge. They strike first.
The Blue Raiders, touchdown!
Malachi Hayes jump cuts
Touchdown
and then
run
keeps
there,
his
number
feet
6,
as he stumbles.
Malachi Hayes.
And Woodbridge, remember they lost their kicker when we were here week 3. So they'll go for 2. And it's Chapman back in. Chapman finds a little bit of room on the left side, and they're going to say, no good. So your score with 5:17 to play here in the first quarter, Woodbridge 6, Lake Forest 0. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Greenwood. Woodbridge jumps out to a 6-0 lead. Malachi Hayes touchdown run, the senior. And the Blue Raiders will tee it up, get ready to kick it away. Back deep, Pierce and Russ, both are speedsters.
Back to kick the ball for the Blue Raiders, Christian Artson.
And he's going to kick a knuckleball down the middle, and it's going to be recovered by number 16, Avon Thur.
By number 16, Avon Thur.
1st and 10, Lake Forest. They'll start off at about their own 34-yard line.
It's like a 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Double wing, double split. Motion comes to the near side. Handoff up the middle to A.J. White, puts his head down, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6. It's going to bring up a 2nd down for the Spartans. Makes it a 2nd and 4. Quiet crowd here tonight. This evening, I guess we should say. Bring a tight end on the left side this time. And it's going to be a counter coming back with Russ. Russ breaks through, has the 1st down, some running room on the right sideline. Hit out of bounds. Big 1st down and more for the Spartans. Russ takes the ball into Woodbridge territory. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Woodbridge 35.
So now for Spartans, 1st down, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
I formation for the Spartans. So they might be calling an audible here. It's White again. He's going to pick up a couple. He's going to bring up a 2nd and long here for the Spartans. Back to the eye. Wing to the near side, split left. White goes left side, puts his head down. Picks up about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 4.
Gain of 4 on 2nd down brings up a 3rd down and 4 for the Spartans.
Third down for the Spartans. They trail 6-0 here. 3:08 to go and counting in the 1st quarter. Here comes the counter back to the right side with Russ. They sniff it out. Loss of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 5. I know it's a veer-like option offense, but they bring a lot of wing T mannerisms.
They do.
To it.
They do.
I mean, the fake toss counterbacks, that's a big wing T play.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth and 5. I formation. White deep in the eye. It's going to be option. Pitches out to White. Oh, what the timing on that pitch.
Nice pitch.
Parsons, he's got a handful of long runs this year out of the option, so you have to respect his running ability.
Yes.
And it just sets up a beautiful pitch right there. 1st and 10 for the Lake Forest Spartans.
I have number 10 on the stop, Keegan Peller.
We're going to slot to the left side, that receiver to the far side. Going to be White. Right side, breaks the tackle, stiff arms, brought down close to the 1st down. And it's going to be a 1st down for Lake Forest, 1st and goal. Ball at the 9. White puts, breaks the tackle, puts his head down, picks up a couple more. Gets it down close to the, maybe inside the 5. It's hard to see here looking right into that sun.
Right into the sun.
Spartans looking at a 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 5. 30 seconds and counting here in the 1st quarter. Woodbridge with a 6-0 lead. It's going to be right, left side. White's going to be close to the end zone. They're going to say he's short. So he's going to be inside the 1. I think we're going to let time run out here at the end of the 1st quarter. So at the end of 1, Woodbridge 6, Lake Forest 0. We'll be right back.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere, or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
And welcome back to Greenwood, Delaware, as we get ready to start the 2nd quarter. It's going to be 2nd down from the 2, 2nd and goal from the 2 for Lake Forest as we switch ends of the field.
Ball
fumble, but there's a flag on the play. And it's going to be,
recovered by number 21, James.
It's going to be against Lake Forest, so turnover at the goal line. Big defensive stand for Woodbridge. So 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. From their own 3-yard line. Can't quite see the ball carrier on that one. Chapman. Gain of about 2.
It's tough when you're back against a wall. Sometimes they can pop one out of there.
Second and 8 for Woodbridge. High snap, brings it down. Hit by just a slew of Lake Forest Spartans, but we have a flag on the flag.
Flag on the field.
That's going to be an illegal shift. Woodbridge's first penalty of the game. First assessed penalty. Folks, brought to you by Louis Pizza, Rehoboth Beach's best pizza. Louis Pizza located at 11 Rehoboth Avenue, just steps from the beach and boardwalk. They're the home of the grinder.
Your grandson on there, man.
Yeah, he loves it.
Loves his fries.
Calls an illegal shift.
Actually doesn't mind your pizza either.
That'll back the Blue Raiders up about 4 yards, half the distance.
That's going to back him up half the distance.
Second and 10.
So about a penalty of a yard and a half. We'll call it 2. Ball. Oh, look at the ball was on the ground. He was just lowering to make a block. No gain on the play. It was Chapman again. It's going to bring up a third. Actually, maybe a loss of 1. So 3rd and 9 for the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. Ball on their own, call it 3-yard line. So, like a bit of a power pistol, I like to call it, when they bring the 2 up backs. And nowhere for him to go.
Brought the outside linebacker that time off of the short side, and that really prevented a cutback.
Woodbridge will have to punt out of their own end zone. Coming on the punt, number 10, Christian Artson.
No gain, brings up a 4th down and 10.
And back for the Spartans is Navon Pierce. He's got speed. Good snap. He's going to have to be quick getting it off. Kicks a line drive right to Pierce. And Lake Forest is going to start off in plus territory.
Christian Artson's punt returned by number 1, Avon Pierce.
.9:27 to go. 6-0 Woodbridge. Lake Forest with the ball. 1st and 10.
Looks like 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
Ball ends in the red zone at the 18 here. For Lake Forest. Split wide to the right, slot to the right. Gonna be a speed sweep, and he is wrapped up in the backfield. Tequan Smith blows through that line. That was Hodnett on the carry.
Ball's about 2, brings up a 2nd down and 12.
Tackle by 8, number Tiki Smith.
Second down and 12 for the Spartans. Ball moves back to the 20. Full house backfield. Drops, rolls left. Has a man right at the sticks.
Vertical, yeah.
And they're going to say it is a catch.
That's complete.
Pierce on the reception.
Bringing up a 3rd down and 3.
Going to move the ball down So about the 11, 3rd and 3, maybe 3rd and 2 here for Lake Forest. Full house backfield. And we're going to get a motion on that. That's coming back. Lake Forest, Jim, having a hard time. They're getting in their own way right now.
Right. Right.
Multiple pre-snap penalties. That's going to be a backup of 5. That's going to make it 3rd and 8.
Cause an illegal shift against the Spartans. The 5-yard penalty, they repeat 3rd down.
3rd and 8 for Lake Forest. Option, pitches, has Hodnett down inside the 10, but I think he's going to be short of the 1st down.
Run on the play, tackle by number 2, Keaton.
They're going to say 1st down. No.
Was that Pedden? 2?
We got the down marker at 1, but we still got the sticks up. And now he puts it down. So 1st and goal. Ball at the 7. It's going to be A.J. White making his way through the line, close to the goal line. Touchdown, Lake Forest.
Making his way through is a good way to describe it. He just kept climbing up that he had more open space each step. Very nice.
On the kick, number 88, Nolan Elwanger. He's 39 of 41 this season.
Extra point attempt by Elwanger is up and it's good.
It's good. 7-6. We'll be back after this commercial timeout, folks. You're watching 302 Sports, Friday night game of the week.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone.
And welcome back to Greenwood. 7-6 is your score. As it took Lake Forest a while, they've driven down twice into Woodbridge territory just to be turned back. And then 3rd time's the charm as they score on a 7-yard run by A.J. White. Elwanger's kick's good, and it's now 7-6.
What the heck was, excuse me.
Kicks it, takes it at about the 10, inside the 10. And a hard hit from Hodnett.
Yeah.
And there's a flag.
When they settle under it like that, you know they're somewhat comfortable.
Flying on the return.
Stayed there, rocked back and forth, and then set up his initial move and hung it on a nice job.
So block in the back.
I was holding against the Blue Raiders.
When I was holding.
About 10 yards.
Be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 once they get the ball marked. Looks like he is about the 15. 1st and 10. They haven't done their lines in a while. A little hard to
Yeah.
make out where they are in the field.
You know, and I think it's tough too. The rain, and then you get the frost. It's pretty tough on it.
Reverse pivot, hands off. Just nowhere to go there. No gain on the play. That was Ely on the carry.
Loss of 1 on first down.
Talking to Coach Marvin Dooley before the game, and just a really, really young team. Just want to get these guys through the season and get in the weight room and start building for next year.
Get them ready.
They have one more game next week where they'll play Sussex Tech. Actually a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11. Slot to the near side in the pistol. Handoff to Ely. Picks up about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Gain of 3 brings up a 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9 for the Brood Players. They break the huddle in the pistol with Smith up as an up back. Maybe a yard on the play. Carry by Ely. And it's going to bring up 4th down, and the Blue Raiders are going to punt it away. And on comes number 10, Christian Arts, in the punter.
Gain of about 2 on the run.
Going back deep is number 1, Navon Pierce.
4th down and 7.
He's going to stand at his 40. And Woodbridge is going to take a timeout as some personnel not on the field. Folks, we're going to take one with them. Your score with 4:31 to play in this first half. Lake Forest 7, Woodbridge 6.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units.
And welcome back to Greenwood. Artson punts it away. And it's going to take a little bit of a Woodbridge bounce out to about midfield. We're going to be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 4:22 to play.
Blue Raiders right at the 50-yard line after Christian Artson's punt. Just a reminder, folks, at halftime we will have our normal band performance from the Woodbridge Marching Band, and then right after that we will be doing a special
1st and 10 here for
so we remind you to
the Lake Forest Spartans. Ball at the 50.
We will have a special presentation at halftime honoring Coach Preston Grace.
Toss to Russ. Russ has the edge on the left side. There's a flag in the backfield. It's probably going to be a hold or a block in the back, so probably coming back.
I think we have a few flags on the field.
And there's another flag on the far side. We have 3 flags, but no hats this time. So we got a hold on Lake Forest. That's declined. Personal foul Blindside block on Lake Forest. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. This is going to draw a referee meeting. So it must be a spot foul on the blindside block.
So after the penalties.
So it's going to be a first and 9. So a net gain of 1.
And first and 9.
On the penalty. Fakes the toss, looks downfield, throws. Has Pierce with a diving catch.
Wow.
Spartan's pass is complete. To about the 17.
First and 10, ball moves down to the 17. Lake Forest back in the red zone. Slot to the far side, receiver wide to the right. I formation. Hand off to right. Right's got running room up the middle. Touchdown.
Wow.
17-yard run by A.J. White. Elwanger on for the extra point. Peeler with the hold. It's up. And it's good. 14-6 lead for the Spartans. And we'll be back after this commercial timeout. Welcome back to Woodbridge High School. 3:28 to play in the first half. Lake Forest leads 14-8. Two White touchdowns. And Elwanger will kick it away. 2 back deep for the Blue Raiders. And we're going to have an offsides on Lake Forest. So they'll move back 5 and a re-kick. Elwanger tees it back up from the 35. room down the right side, and another flag. That was Artson on the return.
The flag on the return.
Correction, that was number 15.
Yeah.
Carter Payne.
Artson, I think, made the stop.
Artson was on, it couldn't have been,
No?
he's on the return team.
Banged up a little bit on
Yeah.
the bench. Just went down.
The penalties starting to pile up for both teams. 1st and 10 here for Woodbridge. They trail 14-6, 3:19 to go in the first half.
So the sermon from the Mount didn't help.
No, did not. Yeah, he is hit in the backfield by a gang of Spartans. That's Ely on the carry. And we have more whistles. And timeout Lake Forest.
Called by the Spartans.
We're going to take one with them, folks. 3:08 to play. 14-6. Lake Forest. We'll be right back.
You've probably seen this a lot, but not all pest solutions come from a can. At Active Pest Solutions, we don't spray and pray. Professionalism and continuing education sets us apart.
We are Quality Pro certified, the mark of excellence in pest management.
And we have an associate certified entomologist on staff,
providing environmentally sound solutions to our customers.
Our proactive pest plan offers the best pledge guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't.
Active Pest Solutions. Call or visit us online today. It's active with that.
And we're back in Greenwood. Coming up at halftime, they're to dedicate the locker room to former coach Preston Grace, passed away last year. You don't get any more Woodbridge than Preston Grace, I'll tell you that. Wind really picking up. You can hear it through the crowd mic. Scott in the shotgun, pitches out to Ely. He is hit about the same time he gets the ball. Number 58 was in there. Trayvon Culbertson. I think we're going to have another Lake Forest timeout. And we'll stay right here with it. So, Coach, it didn't start off that way. Oh, I'm sorry, we have an injury. It didn't start off that way, but Lake Forest starting to find their way here in, in the second quarter.
Spartan on the field.
Both offensively and defensively. And full staff here tonight. I want to thank Linda Marvel and Missy Holquist and trying to see who the player is down. Sorry, Lauren Dickerson on the cameras. Statman's Dave Marvel. I'm Benny Mitchell. Jim Tack to my left.
There's a line coach in the crowd.
Yeah, and somebody's mother. Letting the line know they got a block.
We need to find out what number. That's funny. Learn how to block. Really.
And Culberson's going to come off the field with some assistance.
Spartan number 58, Travion Culbertson.
Lake Forest has a few guys not dressed tonight. One of the biggest being Ian Nance. He's slated to be back next week.
Looking at a 3rd down and 12 here. Make some noise, Blue Raider fans.
And then their big man got hurt in the Delmar game. I think it was Xavion Cooper got hurt in the Delmar game. He just did run on the field to help, so I think it looks like he'd probably be healthy here in a week or so. 3rd down and 12. Ely again gets some forward progress. But it's going to bring up a 4th down and long for Woodbridge. And Lake Forest is going to take a timeout.
Timeout called by Lake Forest Spartans.
Tomorrow at noon, our upstate crew, Glenn Frazier, will have the Sussex Central St. George's game. Now with Cape's loss, that game becomes all more important. As Sussex Central may be looking to backdoor their way into the state tournament. They're going to need to win out, but that's 2 big wins they got to get. St. George's and then Smyrna. But the door was open last night when Cesar Rodney beat Cape and Lopen 35-14.
That was a surprise to a lot of people, but
yeah.
Hey, Cesar Rodney keeps getting better.
Well, they're on a 2-game win streak. They snapped Cape's 2-game winning streak.
I mean, we had both of those in the earlier part of the season, and you can just see how they have improved. So hats off to their coaches for doing a good job with them.
4th down and call it 6.
Looking at a 4th down and 6.
Let's see if Arts comes on. He limped off the field after that kick return. They're going to come back with the offense. So going to go forward on 4th and 6. And I just want to see. I think let's see if they could jump. Not going to happen. So we're going to take a timeout with them, folks. We'll be right back.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany.
And welcome back. 14-6, Lake Forest lead as your score. Woodbridge with the ball. And they're bringing the offense back out after taking that time out. Oh, it's going to be a pass. That was number 9, Javian Chapman, out of the Wildcat. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that was Scott. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Lake Forest ball, 1st and 10, deep in Woodbridge territory.
Before the 1st down mark, so it is a turnover on down.
2:31.
1st and 10.
And it's going to be a 1st and 10, and the ball at about the 25 of Woodbridge. Pistol formation for the Spartans, something we haven't seen tonight. Hand off the right. White makes a step to the left, picks up a couple. And here, number 2 team in the state. I'm kind of impressed with this Woodbridge defense tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. I mean, they're starting to wear down now, but they caused a fumble at the goal line. They had a stop to open the game. Play action, throw to the right side. That's Pierce. He has opened up into the end zone, broken up. Wow. By number 22, DeAndre Jones. He's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Complete. Play broken up by number 23, DeAndre Jones.
Third down for the Spartans. They lead 14-6. Minute 43 to play. Hodnick goes in motion. Counter back with Russ. Russ has enough for the first down. Cuts back to the right. Takes it in for a touchdown, Lake Forest. 22-yard touchdown run for Damarian Russ.
Nolan Elwanger in for the point after attempt.
So Elwanger attempt the extra point as they lead 20-6. Lincoln Peeler with the hold. And we have whistles. Illegal procedure.
Calls a false start against the Spartans.
35 seconds.
Minute 35.
Sorry.
That'll back them up 5 yards.
So they'll back up 5 yards. Elwanger will try it again.
Tell you what, they had a...
It's good. 21-6 lead for the Spartans. Minute 35 to go here in the first half.
Taquan Swift had a heck of a jump. I thought he was going to sit on that thing, and he missed it, but he had a great takeoff.
Coming up at the end of halftime, folks, we'll have the halftime stats brought to you by Win Today Planner, your one-stop shop to help student athletes realize the power of planning. Win Today helps student athletes to become better versions of themselves. You can find more information online at www.wintodayplanner.com. And also our Pixie and Picks that you see using on Friday mornings, they were Thursday this week, are brought to you by Compete Event Management. They run wrestling tournaments throughout the state and even have an apparel line that can be personalized for your tournament. Not looking to run an event, but looking for competition? Compete events are where you want to be. They're well run and they're organized. Their next upcoming event is November 8th at William Penn High School. It's the back to school open end duels. Deep kick, takes it inside the 10, cuts back to the middle, has a blocker, and wrapped up and brought down at about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, Blue Raiders.
Turn there by number 10, Christian Artson. Up to, looks like about the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
1st and 10, Blue Raiders. Not a lot of games around Delaware tonight. Probably most of them are just haven't even kicked off yet. We're at early 5 o'clock start.
I never knew like Halloween was a national holiday. I mean, it was.
It had to do with police coverage.
Oh, is that? I did not realize. Very good. Somebody tried to tell me an offset version of that, but it wasn't as clear as what you were saying.
Short gain on the play, about 3 yards for Ely.
Run by number 33, Tyler Ely. Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down and 7.
Second and 7 for the Blue Raiders. Nice.
Yep.
Open field tackle there by Pierce. Chapman on the carry, picks up about a yard. Brings up 3rd and 6. I think Coach Marvin Doyle is going to let time run out, take this in the half, down 21-6. And that's what he's going to do, folks. Your halftime score is presented to you by Dover Federal Credit Union. Voted an 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. Your halftime score, your Dover Federal Credit Union halftime score, Lake Forest 21, Woodbridge 6. Folks, we'll be back late in the half with our halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like Active Pest Solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area. For dependable HVAC services, give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere, or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like Active Pest Solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area. For dependable HVAC services, give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like Active Pest Solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely
Representing Preston Grace family, his wife Christine Grace, mother-in-law Ann Hurst, and brother Charles Grace. Preston Grace was a lifelong Woodbridge Blue Raider, a 1987 graduate of Woodbridge High School. Preston began his 35-year coaching career immediately. He was a member of the football coaching staff of the 1999 undefeated team, as well as both state championship teams in 2016 and 2018. His fondest memory was as a member of the 1987 boys basketball team that made it to the state finals. Preston was a relationship builder. He worked for many years at Scope, Woodbridge High School, and Woodbridge Middle School, and tended to gravitate to students who were hard to reach. He had a great ability to work with students in trauma and help them focus on their education. Preston didn't need to be the center of attention. He enjoyed being an assistant coach and coaching middle school basketball for many years. He didn't need the spotlight. He wanted to be part of excellence and help to make our student athletes the best that they could be, both on and off the field. Preston was inducted into the Delaware Afro-American Sports Hall of Fame in 2018. He will always be a Hall of Famer in our hearts. Tonight, October 31st, 2025, the Woodbridge School District will officially name the home football locker room the Preston Grace Locker Room.
And welcome back to Greenwood. You're watching 302 Sports Downstate Game of the Week. It's time for our halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Win the Day Planner, your one-stop shop to help student athletes realize the power of planning. Win the Day helps student athletes become the best version of themselves. You can find out more information online at www.winthedayplanner.com. So, Lake Forest Spartans with 163 total yards, 125 of that rushing, 38 passing. They do have the one turnover. And Woodbridge, 43 total yards, all on the ground. Scoring done by Hayes for Woodbridge, had the first run of the game, the 7-yard run. And then 2 touchdowns by A.J. White, followed by a touchdown run by Demarion Russ, giving Lake Forest the 21-6 halftime lead. Individual stats at the half. Hayes, 4 carries for 28 yards. Chapman, 16 for 15 yards for Woodbridge. A.J. White, 13 carries for 61 yards for Lake Forest. And Demarion Russ, 3 carries for 55 yards. Pierce has 2 catches for 38 yards, one with a nice diving catch. Parsons is 2 of 3 for 38, and Scott is 1 of 1 for negative yardage got caught behind the line. Those are your halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Let's talk about compete.
And Union Methodist Church in Bridgeville.
Compete Event Management runs wrestling tournaments throughout the state and even have an apparel line that can be personalized for your tournament. Not looking to run an event, but looking for competition, Compete Events are where you want to be. They are well run and organized. Their next upcoming event, Back to School Duels and Open Tournament, November 8th at William Penn High School. That's next weekend.
I want to get a look at that Win the Day Planner. That could be so valuable.
Call Dan Rigby.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I
know Dan. That stuff is valuable for young guys.
Yes, it is. So both teams Woodbridge is back on the field. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back with the second half. Your halftime score, Lake Forest 21, Woodbridge 6.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
And urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
And then the baby's running around. It's all
Welcome
good.
back to Woodbridge High School. As we get ready to start the third quarter, I'm Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack, Missy Holoquist, Lauren Dickerson, Linda Marble on the cameras. Dave Marble's our stat man. Really no scores to get tonight for our out-of-town scoreboard. As we had the 5 o'clock kickoff. There's only about a handful of games going on in the state tonight as it is. Probably the biggest one is another 2A game is 6-2 Odessa takes on 4-4 St. Mark's, but that game's in the graveyard, as they call St. Mark's field. It's interesting on Halloween night. Imagine playing in the graveyard on Halloween night.
On Halloween night. That's funny.
Tomorrow night you can catch our North crew with Glenn Frazier as they'll bring you St. George's and Sussex Central live from St. George's. Noon kickoff. Oh, that wind's picking back up. So Woodbridge will get the ball to start the second half. They'll be moving from right to left on your screen. And the Spartans of Lake Forest, as Nolan Elwanger tees it up, they'll be moving from left to right. We're live from Greenwood, Delaware. Technically the suburbs of Greenwood, Delaware, I guess you should say. Our big metropolises down here in Sussex County. If you didn't catch the pregame, we had a little history lesson. I gave Jim a little history lesson.
Good. It was good.
Lake Forest consolidated from Harrington and Felton, and Woodbridge, Greenwood, and Bridgeville. We're underway here in the third quarter. Off the fingertips. Able to pick it up. He's got to return it now. That's number 15, Carter Payne. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Woodbridge, but they're going to be deep in their own territory once they set the ball. Looks like about the 9-yard line. So no breaks for Woodbridge tonight.
Ball's returned to the 9-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders from there.
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. And coming out of the Wildcat, we have a whistle right away. We've had that almost every game this year.
Yes,
Jim.
we have.
Like a false start to start the
Spartans.
That's going to be offsides against Lake Forest.
5-yard penalty, 1st and 5 from 14-yard line.
So Woodbridge going to go back to the Wildcat with Chapman. Takes the snap. Not a whole lot of room for him to run, but looks like he picks up about a yard. And then we have whistles. Gain of about 2 on the play, maybe 1. Brings up a 2nd and 4.
Second down and 3.
Malachi Hayes checking into the game. Second down coming up for the Blue Raiders. Hayes on the carry. He's going to be close to a 1st down. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Run again by Chapman. Sorry, by Malachi Hayes. Gain of
a win here tonight by Lake Forest moves them to 9-0. Up next for the Spartans, the 9-0 Indian River Indians. We'll have that game on 302 Sports, live from Felton. Yeah, I don't know that he got there. The Lake Forest defense stiffens up. That was Chapman on the carry. It's going to bring up 4th and inches for the Blue Raiders. And I'm looking for
looking at a 4th down and
Artson. I don't see him on the sidelines. I mean, remember, he limped off after a kick return. He's their punter. And he's their second punter, because remember, their first punter,
Uh-oh. Flag went up.
their original punter, Evan Woodall, was injured in the Milford game. Out for the season. That's going to be a little legal procedure on Woodbridge. So now on the punt is Carter Paynes. This is their third punter
Raiders, that'll back them up 5 yards, bring up a 4th
on the
down
season.
6.
He gets it away at end over end. Wasn't pretty, but efficient. And gets it out to about the 36. 1st and 10 for the Lake Forest Spartans.
Yeah, he kind of had me faked out. I wasn't sure if he was going to pick that thing up at the last second and take off.
15, Carter Payne.
So Lake Forest first drive of the second half. They lead 21-6.
Falls down to the 36-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for the Spartans from there.
Russ goes in motion, gets the toss, cuts back, has some running room, but then not. Oh, there's going to be a flag on the play as he races into the end zone.
Wow.
That could be coming back, and then a late flag.
There's a couple of flags on the field.
I think this one's coming back, though. Okay, 2 penalties. So hold on the Spartans. And a personal foul. That's 25 yards of penalties against Lake Forest.
There's 2 fouls on the play. First one was holding, second one was a personal foul. Both against the Spartans. That will back them up to the 47-yard line. Be 1st and long from there.
I like that, 1st and long. That's good.
Yeah, he just didn't want to add it up. So the ball moves back to about the 47. Going to be a 1st and 25. So spot foul apparently on the hold.
Yeah, that goes from, they used to tell you where it hurts the most.
Drops back, looks down left side. Jump ball, incomplete. Broken up. See if we got a number on that. Number 11 on the breakup. Jameer Jackson.
Because it wasn't that far off the mark.
That was intended for Lemire, right? It's going to bring up a 2nd and 25.
Okay. Woodbridge coaches.
AJ White on the carry. And forward progress should take him to about the 40.
It was funny. The coaches were begging them to watch the counter.
Right, yeah.
You could hear it up here.
Well, they had double slot. There were two slots over here. Yeah.
Gives you the handoff and then the double handoff.
Third down. And a lot here for Lake Forest. Probably they can pick up about 8 or 9 here. They'll probably be 4 down territory. Option, toss out. Oh, goes off the fingertips. Smart heads up play by Tequan Smith.
This was fumbled by the Spartans.
Instead of going for the ball, he goes and knocks the runner down.
Yeah, good move. Take out the competition.
Very smart play by Tequan Smith. Woodbridge gets the ball on the turnover. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders.
It's the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. First down.
Do you remember what week we were here? We were here early.
Week 3.
Week 3, okay.
So 1st and 10 for Woodbridge. Ball at their own 43. .36 to play here in the 3rd quarter. This is one of the first times in a while that Woodbridge is not starting out of their own end zone. Getting pretty good field position in this one. And they're going to tighten up all 7 there on the line. And just nowhere to go. Smothering the Lake Forest defense. Hayes on the carry.
Was that number 1 on the tackle?
He was involved in it, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought. That would have been Nevin Pierce, I think.
Yeah, Nevon Pierce, yep. Is number 1, correct.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 9 for Woodbridge. Cuts it back to the right. This is Hayes. He's got the 1st down and more. He's inside the 30, down to about the 20-yard line. Big run by Malachi Hayes.
Malachi Hayes, yeah.
Big run there by number 6, Malachi Hayes. Looks like the ball spotted at the 15-yard line.
So forced out of bounds. Ball looks like about the 15. 1st and 10. In the red zone are the Blue Raiders. 2nd time tonight.
I haven't heard that call in a while. We used to always have a great. That was always a good call in the red zone.
Hayes left side. Picks up a few. Gain of about 2 on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 8.
By the Blue Raiders, gain of about 2 brings up a 2nd down and 8.
Second and 8 for Woodbridge. Malachi Hayes up the middle. Pickup of about 4 or 5. He's going to bring out 3rd and about 4. Woodbridge line starting to get a little bit of a pushback here.
Mm-hmm. Again, a team who traditionally is in those playoffs.
Right.
And they know they're at the end of the year. And that can fire you up a little bit.
Chapman checks in at the Wildcat. takes it in the middle. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to be a little short. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
6. Was that Hayes again?
After David Chapman makes his way down to about the 6-yard line, bring up a 4th down and 1.
Fourth and 1 for Woodbridge. Malachi Hayes looks for room on the right side. He's got enough for the first down.
It's enough for Blue Raiders. First down.
He's going to bring up 1st and goal from looks like about the 5-yard line. Under 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Lake Forest leads 21-6. Woodbridge on the drive. Ball at the 5. 1st and goal for the Blue Raiders. It's going to be Hayes. It's going to be short of the goal line. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Woodbridge has come in with a pretty good little game plan here. Their team that scores less than, on average, a touchdown a game this year. And here they are getting ready to, on the precipice of another touchdown against one of the best defenses in 2A.
They stay on top of things. They're very steady in their approach. They're not going and doing crazy things.
Right. 2nd and goal from the 2. Chapman. He's going to be short. He's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Gain of about a yard.
About the 2-inch line.
All right. That's close.
Yeah, but that's not where the down marker is. Down marker looks like it's about a yard and a half.
I tell you what, I officiated for a couple years. And it's tough when it's not, because you got to run in from the side and tell a bunch of guys yes, and other guys no. Right. The other part is no. It's not. That was a Bethlehem Catholic and Easton game. We lucky I got out of there.
And he's wrapped up in the backfield by number 20. Keelan Bailey holds him short of the goal line. And that's going to bring up 4th. Now it's inches. Fourth down and goal from inside the 1 for the Blue Raiders. They trail 21-6.
See what they got. A 6.
2:30 and counting here in the 3rd.
They got 2 in the A gaps, down low. Root hogging is what they call it.
He's got. They're going to say he did not get in.
I don't know how many times I had to explain that in my life what root hogging is on the goal line. Okay, a pig does this.
So they're turned away. 2:21 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Lake Forest is going to be 1st and 10 from their 1. See the ball, how close it was to the goal line.
It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Spartans from the goal line.
This is Russ. Carries it out to about the 6. Call it a 7. Gonna bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 4.
Under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Speed sweep with Russ. He's got the first down and more. Cuts back to the center of the field and going to be brought down at about the, see where they mark him down, at the 25-yard line. Big gain for Russ there. 1st and 10 for Lake Forest.
That first Spartans first down.
Parsons goes under center. Looks like wide to the right, and wide to both sides. It's going to be A.J. White.
Ooh.
Making people miss. Gets the first down, breaks out of a tackle, and it's going to be brought down close to midfield.
Is that 55?
Several Raiders in
Or am I
there.
mistaken here?
Brought down at about the 40.
The ball out to the 48. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Bailey in at the running back. Russ goes in motion. Toss to Russ left side. And wow, what a job. Malachi Hayes sets the edge, drops him for a loss.
Hit by the Spartans, picked up by and tackled there by number 6, Malachi Hayes.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Folks, your third quarter score. Lake Forest 21, Woodbridge 6. We'll be back after this commercial timeout. Start of the fourth quarter.
I'm leaning to Hayes with mine.
First and 10 for, or excuse me, 2nd and 14 for the Spartans. And nowhere for White to go, maybe a yard.
Spartans looking at a 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12 here for Lake Forest. Start of the fourth quarter. They lead 21-6. Parsons brings the play in from the sideline. Freddie Johnson in his traditional shorts. It's a little cold out there for me to be wearing shorts, but
I'm cold long pants on.
Freddie and John Wells, man, they like to wear them khaki shorts. I don't care what game it is. Parsons rolls right and being chased down.
Nice cut.
Oh my, he might have the first down. He was being chased by Neal. Goes out of bounds, and here comes the wind. And it's going to be a first down. Nice run by Parsons.
First down.
Ball out about the 41. First and 10 for Lake Forest. That's right. Picks up about 8. Big chunk play there for A.J. White as he approaches 100 yards on the game. Second down for the Spartans. White again, left side, has the first down. First and 10 for the Spartans. Ball inside the 30 at the Woodbridge 29.
The Spartans first down, be first.
Twice in this game, Lake Forest has fumbled deep in Woodbridge territory. One of our keys to victory was Woodbridge to create some turnovers. They have, just not been able to capitalize off them. Hodnett goes in motion. Counter back with Russ. Russ cuts it back to the inside. Touchdown to Marion Russ. 29 yards to pay dirt. 27-6 Lake Forest.
I found my pastime.
And Elwanger comes on for the extra point. This drives me, even as a broadcaster, drives me nuts. People can't get on the field for that. Like, they didn't know they scored. We've had it 3 times tonight.
Right. I had the best guy, 5'7", 180 pounds, started at offensive guard for East Stroudsburg University and was a wrestler. And he was in charge of personnel on the sidelines. And you better be on the field because you didn't want him taking you back to the wrestling room after the game. Tough dude.
They'll move it up, and Elwanger will try again. It's up. Plenty of distance. It's good. Lake Forest 28, Woodbridge 6. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
And welcome back to Greenwood. Elwanger will kick it away after the Lake Forest touchdown. Takes it at about his 10. This is Carter Payne. And he gets it out to about the 27-yard line. Going to be first and 10 for the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. Woodbridge are down to inside the 1 on their last possession, but were turned away on 4th down. Folks, you're watching 302 Sports, our downstate Friday night game of the week. Next week we'll be in Felton. Should this score hold, it'll be the battle of the unbeatens in Class 2A District 3. Taquan Smith in the Wildcat. He fumbles.
Oh!
A.J. White has it, and he's going to return it for a touchdown.
Wow.
26-yard fumble recovery return. His third touchdown of the game. 2 on offense, 1 on defense. Elwanger on for the point after. Holds down, kicks up. It's good. Lake Forest 35, Woodbridge 6.
Extra point is good.
Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
And welcome back. You see the Fireflies have emerged on the far side of the field. And Lake Forest will kick it away. Payne will take it at his own 10. Cuts out to the right side, cuts back, puts his head down, and gets the ball across the 25. Where to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. .49 to play here in the game. And we'll have a short post game because I know our camera people want to get back up in this booth, head for the parking lot and go home because the wind and the temperatures are starting to get a little cold. Coming up at the post game, we'll have our Active Pest Solution Pest of the game and our Delaware 302 player of the game. And there's going to be a illegal procedure. It's going to back Woodbridge up 5. First and 15 for the Blue Raiders. Taquan Smith puts his head down, met by Wright after a gain of about, call it 3. It's going to be 2nd and 12. White coming up from the safety position to make that tackle.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down to 12.
Lake Forest starting to get some young guys into the game as Pierce and White run off the field. Their night probably done. Don't want a late injury to one of your stars when you're up 35-6 with the biggest game of the year coming up next week. This is Ely around the left end. And he's going to pick up a few. Stays in bounds. It's going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Raiders.
And a 3 brings up a 3rd down and 9.
Chapman checking into the game. He started the game off in the Wildcat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to throw. Has Smith breaking open, incomplete. Kind of got Smith turned around a little bit. Had to look over both shoulders. Big man can run. I don't know if you noticed that. He's a 220-pound wrestler.
Yeah. And somebody just yelled, "Keep running." It's just, it's funny.
Hopefully they meant under the ball.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Ball's incomplete. He's up on 4th down.
So the Blue Raiders will punt it away. And gets it all. I think that's their 4th punter. Oh, nice coverage downfield. Number 11, Jameer Jackson. No, that was Payne again, so funny. Great coverage, great finish.
Tackle there by number 11, Jameer Jackson. There's a flag on the field.
Hold on Lake Forest.
Flag is called holding against the Spartans.
So that's going to back up the Spartans 10 there. Heavily penalized first half. Lake Forest is going to take a timeout.
Spartans up to 20.
We're going to take one with them, folks. Your score, Lake Forest 35, Woodbridge 6.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere, or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
And welcome back. I think this is get some new guys in the game timeout here. There's Freddie Johnson starting to put the backups in. First and 10 for the Spartans. Ball at their own 28. They lead 35-6. Hodnett goes in motion, face the toss, go back to the fullback. Number 32 on the carry. Tavon Crooks.
Need a 1 on first down. Brings up a 2nd down and 9. Tackle there was by number 23, Nasir Davis.
Second and 9 for Lake Forest. Going to be a Hodnett coming around the right side. Cuts back towards the middle. He's going to pick up a chunk. He's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Woodbridge cheerleaders decked out in their pink minion outfits.
You know, the band has the hi-hats on the pink ones. I have never seen that on
3rd and 2.
Breast Cancer Month. Good for them.
Hiding it again, right side. Cuts back, has the first down and more. Stays on his feet across midfield. Still on his feet.
He can run. I've been watching
Finally
him.
brought down at the 45 of Woodbridge.
Yeah. He can open it up. And he's been doing that defensively all night.
Ball was fumbled, recovered by the Blue Raiders. It's Blue Raiders first down.
So a fumble and then recovered by the Blue Raiders. So they'll be 1st and 10 at the 35. Oh, big running room here on the right side. This is Chapman, takes it across midfield and taken out of bounds at about the 42.
Nice run there by David Chapman. Enough for Blue Raiders first down.
.5:12 to play. 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. Hayes runs into his own man in the backfield, and then a whole bunch of Spartans chase him down.
Bailey with a good hit there. Number 20.
Loss of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 13. Chapman takes the high snap, pulls it down, picks up about 2. It's going to be a 4th and 11. Correction, 3rd and 11.
Raiders make it up to about the original line of scrimmage. Will be 3rd down, 10.
Third and 11 here for the Blue Raiders. Chapman left side, puts his head down, tries to split the defenders, picks up about a yard or maybe 2, brings up 4th and 9.
Gave a couple there on 3rd down by David Chapman, brings up a 4th down and 9.
Looks like Woodbridge is going to go for it on 4th down. Clock approaching 3 minutes to go in the game. Malachi Hayes in as the Wildcat. Files his blockers. He's going to be close to the 1st down, but he's going to be short. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Lake Forest ball.
It's a game of about 8. Not enough for the 1st down. It's a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10, Lake Forest. I think Lake Forest going to have to take a timeout here. Get their backups on the field.
Yeah.
Folks, we'll take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like Active Pest Solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Welcome back. Wind down this game, 2:53 to play here in the game. Lake Forest takes over 1st and 10. Some new, fresh, clean jerseys on the field. It's going to go to number 22. Severon Gibbs. He's going to go down the sideline.
Look at this.
And he's going to take it down into Woodbridge territory.
Run there, but there is a flag. Back at the 41-yard line.
That seems like that's part of the script. It's a great run. There is a flag.
Well, I think it was supposed to go inside, and maybe the hold is what busted it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about the speed of the Lake Forest. That was, it's one of their JV backup guys that just went sprinting down the sideline. They're going to back him up 10. It's going to bring up a 1st and 20. Toss again. Ooh, boy, was he met. Who was that big number 66? Izion Pilot.
Tackled there by number 88, Alexander Carball.
With a rude greeting.
Also about 3 brings up the 2nd down and 13.
Second down and 14 for Lake Forest. Clock under 2 minutes. Toss. Oh, ball is on the ground. He picks it back up. That's Keyshawn Crooks. And he's going to be taken down for a huge loss.
Another big tackle there by number 11, John Muir Jackson. Big loss on the play after the fumbled ball.
Okay, so what do you think? Penn State, Ohio State tomorrow?
Ohio State.
Let's hear for our
Penn State's is a disarray.
They're not ready right now.
Braving the wind and the cold is fine afternoon and evening. Also, special shout out to the Woodbridge Marching Band for bringing.
And Lake Forest going to take a final timeout. We're going to stay here, but while we're here,
blowing around out there, but they're hanging tough.
With 52 seconds to go, Coach.
Yes.
Let's get to the pest of the game. Our Active Pest Solution pest of the game is
Ja'Kai Hodnett.
Yep.
And Ja'Kai had 3 tackles during regular scrimmage, but 3 special teams tackles. And there's he can flat out run. He slices through the traffic, then breaks down, which I was very impressed with. And then when you see him get the ball, he's even more impressive.
He had a couple good runs on the offense as well.
He's only a junior, and he has come up from that strong safety position to really make some nice stops.
going to be number 32 on the carry, Tavon Crooks. As the clock runs down, about 30 seconds left here. Coming up, we'll have our Win Today Planner post-game stats. And that's going to go final. Well, let's first, before we get to the post-game stats, let's get to our player of the game, and there he is. Number 2, A.J. White, 18 carries, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns on offense. He had a touchdown, fumble recovery return on defense. He is our Delaware 302 player of the game, A.J. White, Lake Forest. Let's get to the overall stats for the game. Lake Forest, 277 yards, 239 on the ground, 38 passing, 10 first downs, 3 turnovers. For Woodbridge, 134 rushing yards. That was also their total. 5 first downs, and they had 1 turnover. Malachi Hayes, 15 carries for 90 yards. Chapman, 13 carries for 44. Demarion Russ, 7 carries for 105. White, 18 for 105 yards. Pierce, 2 catches for 38 yards. Parson was 2 of 4 for 38. Scott completed 1 pass.
Some great blocking, but it's just the way their backs get through. We've seen a couple of them almost like they're skating up. They do a nice job. They really do.
Folks, next week our crew heads to Felton for the Battle of the Unbeatens as Indian River Indians 9-0 will take on the Lake Forest Spartans, also 9-0. The Sodell pregame show begins at 6:40 with kickoff at 7. Tomorrow, Saturday college football, the University of Delaware is at Liberty with a 1 o'clock kickoff. How about Delaware State defeating Norfolk State last night at the Link? And then college game day. Number 17, Cincinnati at number 24, Utah. And that's a 10:15 p.m. kickoff. I'm probably going to be missing that game. Penn State at number 1, Ohio State at noon. Number 5, Georgia at Florida at 3:30, the world's biggest cocktail party. And South Carolina at number 7, Ole Miss at 7:30. That's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. For our cameraman, Linda Marvel, Missy Holliquist, and Lauren Dickerson, our stat man, Dave Marvel, and my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. The final score again, Lake Forest 35, Woodbridge 6. Have a safe-filled weekend from all of us here at 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware sports fans.